friends, welcome back to Novita Creations. Today I am telling a story called Damayanti. Nala was the son of Veerasena, the king of Nishada Empire. He was virtuous and handsome. He was shined with the sunlight. He was the good follower of Satya. He studied the four Vedas. He worshipped the pious Brahmins. By that time, Veerabhadra was ruled by Bhimarazu. He had no children. One day, Maharshi Damana came to Vidarbha. He was invited by the king. He served him along with his wife. Damana was pleased. He blessed him to have 3 sons and a daughter. The king and queen were happy with 3 sons who were virtuous. Damayanti was their daughter. She had very beautiful eyes. She had uncomparable beauty and charm. When she became young, people used to say that there was no such fascinating girl among the demigods, Yakshas and mankind. She was popular as Sachi Devi among demigods and Lakshmi Devi among the gods. Everybody thought that Nala was the most suitable husband to Damayanti. They both came to know about each other. Nala caught a swan flying over his royal house. The swan requested Nala not to kill it, and it could go and explain Damayanti the handsomeness of Nala. So Nala left the swan. It flew and entered the Damayanti's royal palace and met her. It said to her, Nala is the prince of Nishada kingdom. He is the most handsome one. He is only the handsome one on the earth. You are unparalleled beauty. If both of you marry, it will be happy and joy. Damayanti requested, Oh, royal swan, please say about me to him. Then the swan did so. Thus Damayanti loved Nala. Bhimarazu proclaimed Damayanti's Swayamvaram to select the suitable bridegroom. He invited the princes of many kingdoms. They all prepared to go to Vidarbha. Meanwhile, Narada went to Indraloka. On his request, he informed him about the Damayanti's Swayamvaram. Indra also heard about Damayanti. He also wanted to test Nala. So Indra, Agni, Varuna, Yama and others started their journey to Vidarbha. King Nala also was coming. On the way, they all met. They were surprised at his physical appearance. When they saw Damayanti, they were deeply shocked. At the same time, they lost the hope of marrying her. So they met Nala and said, Nishadeswara, we seek some help from you. You have to act as an ambassador. Nala promised them and said, What is the help you expect from me? To whom am I to meditate? Who are you all? Then they introduced themselves and said, You go to Damayanti and convince her to marry one of us. Nala said to them, I am also attending her Swayamvaram as one of the participants. We are all going on the same work. Besides, my heart is filled with her. Is it a right thing for you to send me? Please think, sirs. Leave me kindly. Nala, you have promised already. Don't you stand on your word. You at once go. No one can object you. Because of our magic, there will be no obstacles to you. Go, they said to Nala. Nala entered in the Damayanti's palace. Damayanti was surprised. You seem to be appeared as a divine man. Who are you? What do you want? She said. Kalyani, I am sent by Indra and others. They wanted to marry you. Because of their divine powers, I came here invisibly. Accept any one of them, said Nala, introducing himself. Then she said, Maharaj, I want to marry you. I dedicate my services to you only. Please marry me. All these arrangements are for you only. If you don't accept me, I will die by taking poison or entering into the fire. I love you purely and perfectly. Nala said, My dear princess, they are powerful gods. They have divine weapons. They can easily smash this world. So accept any one of them. Even then, she gave no acceptance. She didn't care his repeated appeals. She finally said, There is no mistake if you attend the occasion. In their presence, I garland you around your neck and prove my love, adoration I have upon you. Nala went back and informed the gods what was happened. When Damayanti entered the ceremonial hall, she found many kings. She crossed them. Then she found 5 Nalas. Then she prayed Indra and other gods for blessing her. The gods were pleased. They made their shadows invisible and made their feet untouching the floor. Then Damayanti had recognized real Nala. She garlanded him. Then Indra and others gave Nala and Damayanti many booms. Nala and Damayanti's marriage was celebrated grandly. Moral of this story is pure and good mind will always be blessed. I hope you like this story. Please subscribe to Novita Creations. Please like, share, comment on my video.